गणपति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्।
त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धो च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। सर्वेभ्यो देवेभ्यो नमः।
ॐ गणपतये नमो नमः। श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः। अष्टविनायक नमो नमः। गणपति बाप्पा मोरया।
गणपतये नमो नमः। श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः। अष्टविनायक नमो नमः। गणपति बाप्पा मोरया।
ॐ गणपतये नमो नमः। श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः। अष्टविनायक नमो नमः। गणपति बाप्पा मोरया।
ॐ गणपतये नमो नमः। श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः। अष्टविनायक नमो नमः। गणपति बाप्पा मोरया।
ॐ गणपतये नमो नमः। श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः। अष्टविनायक नमो नमः। गणपति बाप्पा मोरया।
हम तेरे बिन अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा। हम तेरे बिन अब रह नहीं सकते, तेरे बिना क्या वजूद मेरा। तुझसे जुदा अगर हो जाएंगे तो खुद से ही हो जाएंगे जुदा। क्योंकि तुम ही हो, अब तुम ही हो जिंदगी, अब तुम ही हो। चैन भी मेरा दर्द भी मेरी आशिकी, अब तुम ही हो।
So those of you who are outside taking the refreshments, I really request all of you to come inside and have a seat so we can start in a few minutes. Thank you. Bring yourself inside. Whoever takes the seat first are going to get the prizes. Let's see if that makes a difference. I know we still have a lot of people outside, so can you bring your friends inside so we can get started? As you get seated, I really welcome you all again on this beautiful evening. I know the Chicago people always, we are warm at heart, right? That's why it's cold outside. So we still cannot complain about the weather. It was a beautiful day today. And we're going to get started in a few minutes. Just let's give a few more minutes for everybody to come inside so we can have a full packed room. Okay, we're going to get started with an invocation prayer. So, can I request everyone to be on your feet just for a minute or so? Thank you.
योगीन्द्राणां त्वदङ्गेष्वधिगसुमधुरम् मुक्तिभाजां निवासो भक्तानां कामवर्षद्वितरुकिसलयम् नादते पादमूलम् नित्यं चित्तस्थितं मे पवनपुरपदे कृष्णा कारुण्यसिन्धो कृष्णा कारुण्यसिन्धो हृत्वा निशेषदावान् प्रतिशतु परमानन्द सन्दोहलक्ष्मी प्रतिशतु परमानन्द सन्दोह लक्ष्मी अज्ञात्वादे महत्वं यदिह निगदितं विश्वनाथ क्षमेत स्तोत्रं चैदत्सहस्रोत्तरमधिकतरं त्वत्प्रसादाय भूयात् द्वेधा नारायणीयम् श्रुतिषु च जनुषस्तुत्यदा वर्णनेन स्फीदं लीलावतारैरितमिह कुरुता आयुरारोग्यसौख्यम् आयुरारोग्य सौख्यम्
Thank you. Can I request everyone to be standing just for one more minute? Many of you are probably already aware of the natural disaster that's happening in Nepal and around the area. And I request all of you to take part in a 1-minute silence prayer for those souls who are suffering in past couple days. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Please have seated. And my name is Suganya. I'm just going to be the host for this evening. And again, I welcome each and every one of you for the 13th annual fundraising event of Hand in Hand USA. And most of you are already probably aware of what Hand in Hand organization does. But those of you who are new here, Hand in Hand organization is an USA-based, nonprofit, humanitarian-based organization, and who works with Pragyana Mission and also Hand in Hand Europe in many projects like health, education, and emergency relief, and medical camps. So you're going to see what this mission is about, and also like this evening is going to be a celebration, right? So those of you who have kids probably ask, like, why are we going? Where are we going? What are we going to do? So we all know it's a fundraising event, right? But I also want all of us to think about fundraising as a joy of giving, right? So we all are going to celebrate together the joy of giving. So most of you have come again year after year and have supported in many good causes. So as you probably have heard about the quote, right? You may be the only one person in the world, but for those who have helped, you are probably the world to them. So just by you being here today evening, you're going to make a big difference in many people's life across the country. So for that, I want all of you to give a big hand to yourself and really appreciate you making time and effort to come here and be here. So this is going to be a celebration for you being part of that good cause. So can we have like one round of applause for all of you for being here? Thank you. And if anybody thought, like, since this is a fundraising event, I'm just going to be smart and leave my checkbook in the car, it's probably not a good idea because we have somebody checking your cars out. So no, I'm just kidding. We are not. So we're just going to have some fun today. There's a lot of entertainment packed with one of the greatest artists in the Chicago area. And we are going to have some heart-filled moments by seeing what this organization does. So with that, feel free to have refreshment anytime, and we are going to have dinner sometime soon, right? And enjoy yourself. And I'm going to get started with a welcome speech by the founder of this organization. Again, as Mahatma Gandhi said, right, the one one can find yourself when you service others. That's the best way to find oneself out. And I cannot really spot anybody other than one person in this room. That's Durgama, who's been the founding member of Hand in Hand USA, and also it's been 13 years of hard work. And even today, she is very committed and very compassionate in what she does. And she takes care of a lot of even small details in this organization. So it's very encouraging to have her in the room, and I request Durgama to come and give a welcome speech. And for those of you who know her, her mind voice is very strong than her actual speech. So I want you to pay full attention to what she does, and she's great at heart, and we all should be thankful for her being here.
Good evening to you all. I welcome you all this evening dinner, Hand in Hand USA, 13th annual dinner. Hand in Hand USA came into existence in 2001 December. From 2001, it is slowly growing. We have started with a few projects. First project we started in 1999, though Hand in Hand came into existence in 2001. The charity work in medical field started in 1999 with a small clinics, outpatient clinics. In 2004, it is one Balashram, a residential school for the underprivileged children, started in Orissa, Arua district, Arua village in Kendraparari district. And the Balashram started with 40 children. Now the Balashram is 480 children. And children started with nursery to Now the children are in 9th grade completing. They are coming to 10th grade. Every year the 40 children will be added and 40 children will graduate from the 10th grade. The children, there are many underprivileged children not having good opportunities, not having good food, education, or guidance. Balashram is giving good opportunity to grow physically, mentally, and intellectually. The children are growing in a well-developed citizens in the community. Medical clinics, we have started with a small 2-rooms clinics. Now in Cuttack, Orissa, a multi-storied outpatient clinic is started, and every month 40 to 50,000 patients are treated, and this clinic is a multi-speciality clinic, and you will be hearing about hand-in-hand activities more and more in the next half an hour, 40 minutes. And this world is a big family, and we are in that family. We are to serve this family just like the way we are serving our own individual families. In this creation, mostly everything is always given and very less taken. See, if we say rivers flows for the benefit of others without expecting any reward or return, in the same way, the trees gives fruits without any expectation. For others' sake, they give fruits. And the cows gives milk for the sake of others, but not expecting anything in return. In this creation, many things are giving, and human beings, we are also to give. Naturally, human mind is to take and to possess. That is the nature of the mind. But we, sitting here, thinking of the world as one family, and we are in that family just the way we serve to our family members. We are here to serve the whole world in the big family. And Hand in Hand is a volunteer-based organization with a very little expenditure. Our Hand in Hand expenditure is about 4.8% annual expenditure. Usually 8% is considered as a good run charity organization, but we are going under that. We are trying to minimize expenses, and our volunteers, I sincere thanks to our volunteers who are working hardly, sincerely with their family responsibilities, children, work, meeting work demands, but still they are serving hand in hand. Because of their hard work, we are here and we are doing any work through Hand in Hand that is happening because of these volunteers. I really thank them, and also I thank you all. And I conclude my talk with this, and I thank you all for coming again and again. And next event will start with Suganyama.
Thank you, Durgama. Can we give a big round of applause for Durgama for that inspiring speech? I know she's one of the great giver, and there is definitely a joy in giving. And we all of us have something to give, right? In terms of love, money, or we can give a piece of advice, an act of kindness. We all have something to give. And so there is a story of a man, who went to his empty fireplace and said, "Give me heat, I will give you wood." Right? It doesn't work that way. Giving is not something, in exchange of something I'll give. So giving creates basically a symbiotic relationship. It benefits both the giver and the taker. And sometimes it's easy to see the change, to see the immediate benefits of giving. Sometimes you have to wait for years to come. And I strongly feel that hand-in-hand organization is something which has been like a long-awaited hard work. And so the next video presentation you're going to see is going to witness that. It's been a 13 years of hard work and a lot of support from donors like you and many volunteers here and across the country. But what you see is it's going to move your heart for sure. So the Balashram, he's a fully functional school, as Durgama explained, and you will see the kids who are happy and who are very fortunate to receive these blessings. And so you're going to watch a very few minutes of a presentation and enjoy yourself. But from no food to no shelter, from the places of nowhere, this mission has helped them to provide a shelter, to give them a food, and I'm amazed by the discipline. I know most of the kids in this room may not be able to relate to the lifestyle of those kids, but those from India, I hope all of us can relate what that means. So each of that kid, it should be very grateful, and you're going to witness that next few minutes. But each of you can make a difference, as you probably noticed, $360 can sponsor education for 1 full year. So I hope all of us have that art of giving and the sense of giving. And we all think sometimes only if I have more I can give. But we can give at every stage of our life, right? So the World Bank estimates that achieving the universal primary education could cost approximately $11 billion per year. So that may sound a big number, right? $11 billion a year, but can you imagine that is actually half of what Americans spend on eating ice cream, right? 11 billion. So imagine what $1 could do for these kids. So please donate generously, and you have the donation forms on the table. And I hope each and every kid in that video made a difference in your heart. And the next speaker whom I'm going to invite is Puneet. Puneet and Nandini have been one of the best givers of this organization, and they are ardent volunteers for this organization. They're very humble, and they both have very beautiful heart, and they're always smiling. And them with 2 young kids, they've always been here whenever there is help needed in this organization. So they've recently visited Balashram, and he's going to give some insights into it. And please welcome Puneet for his experience, to share his experience. Let's give a big round of applause for Puneet.
Thanks for the nice introduction, Suganya. You're the MC every time now. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming tonight. I wanted to just give a little bit more color on what's going on in the organization, what's planned for the future, and share some pictures from our family's visit that we did in November last year. I will also talk a little bit about the medical facilities and explain what's currently planned for the future of the Balashram. Ben, can you move to the next? Yeah. So just to recap, in the video you saw Hand in Hand has three main functions. And the primary one is running the school, which you heard will have 480 children by the end of this summer. This year we will have our first graduating class and graduating into 10th grade. So there is serious talk about starting an 11th and a 12th grade for them. But there are some issues that need to be decided before we can do that. We have to decide what education board to follow in India. So there is the state board of education, there is the central board of education. Which one would we pick? What education streams to start with? There is biology, math, sciences, and economics that need to be started. And if we're going to start each one of them, I don't think we have enough kids in the class to make decent class sizes. So one solution that there is thought on is that we would ask children from outside to apply to Balashram, and these would be fee-paying students who would apply to the senior school of 11th and 12th grade, and they would help mitigate the costs there. The second one is the healthcare center. The healthcare center are giving free medical and dental checkups to a lot of villagers and tribal people around the areas in Odisha. They're also obviously taking care of the Balashram kids. And then lastly, we're always trying to do our small part in making contributions to victims of natural disaster. And as you saw, this recent natural disaster in Nepal, which is very tragic, that's happened just yesterday. And also in the video, as we showed, that when something happens in Orissa, Hand in Hand USA through Pragnana Mission will provide direct relief efforts by distributing food and medicine. I actually have here a picture that I took in February 2013 of the main building, and you will see that the front is complete gravel. It wasn't paved, and the principal was telling us that it's completely unusable in the monsoons, and the monsoons, the rainy season is very long in Orissa. It's on the coast, and it was one of the capital projects to get it done, to get it paved. And if you see the next slide, when we went on our current trip, it was completely paved and fenced in, and it looked great. And you saw in the video, it was being used for assemblies and other activities that they were doing with the kids in the front. When we reached the Balashram, we were greeted by the vice principal, Mrs. Vibhuti. She is the lady on the left-hand side of the screen in brown. This picture is with some of the 8th grade kids. The vice principal was really nice. She was very attached to the kids, and it was very touching to see how young girls would walk up to her. She knew everybody's name, and they would give her a big hug and hold her hand, and we really enjoyed the experience of hanging out with the kids. My daughter Anika is in this picture. She had a good time at the school too. It was fun to see her interact with the girls. She even exchanged little friendship bands with one of them. And it's amazing to see how the kids find common ground with each other, even though they're meeting for the first time. And actually, we had a great time at the school. We had a long drive from Puri, and it was like about 4.5 hour drive with traffic. And by the time we got there, lunch was done. So after lunch, the younger kids go for nap time, and the older kids will take part in extracurricular activities. This was the dorm for one of the younger kids' dorm, the boys' dorm, and they were all sleeping, and we just took a picture. And obviously, it's a picture from my phone, so you can see how bad resolution it is. As we walked around in the classrooms, there was a music class going on, and one of the girls in this, she's not in this picture, but she's on the back side, but she was very talented and her voice just stood out. When it came to lyrics, she has a photographic memory. The kids were practicing about 4 different songs in 3 languages, and she was the only kid who did not have any notes in front of her, any lyrics in front of her. She was just belting it by heart. In another class, they had the dance practice going on. Again, the kids seemed to be very talented, and we sat in the room watching their practice for about 30 minutes. It went on for another hour, and the kids, all of them, seemed really happy, enjoying themselves quite a bit, and it was very, very organized. Outside in the playground, it was a very nice day. There was actually a kabaddi match going on. For those of you who don't know what kabaddi is, it's a popular Indian sport, mainly played in the villages, and it's kind of a mix between wrestling and tagging. And it was a final between the 2 houses. There are 4 houses at the school, named after 4 Indian great sages, Vishwamitra, Valmiki, Vyasa, and Vashishta. So this was the final between Vishwamitra and Valmiki, and Valmiki won. There was a big crowd watching it, and the heads that you see there are a couple of my kids who were watching it, and it was actually a lot of fun. There was a big celebration when the Valmiki won the competition. This was the 6th grade girls' dorm, and they were catching up on their reading and homework. There's always a teaching assistant with them, which she helps out with the homework. As you know, these kids, some of them have had no education at all, so it takes a while for them to catch up. This was a bit of our day at the Bal Ashram, but I wanted to tell you how the kids are selected. For the year 2015-16, new surveys had been conducted for admission earlier in the year. There were 259 applications that were filled in, and a committee from Bal Ashram goes and visits each one of those houses. And what they're trying to do is check the veracity of the family condition, the economic conditions, and meet the family. So now this was a picture taken for a couple of the families that the Bal Ashram committee visited. Now this information will be used to shortlist the candidates. There'll be about 40 kids selected from the 259 applicants. They'll go through a little bit of a medical test, and then they will be admitted in the school. And you saw the picture in the video. They had the last year kids being welcomed by the high school kids. So the admission for the new batch to make the total up to 480 or 490 will be around May 2015, so next month. From those beginnings, as you saw in the last picture, here's another example of how far the kids have developed at the Bal Ashram. In December, 4 of the kids from 6th grade to 8th grade actually went on to a science exhibition which took place in the big city of Bhubaneswar, and they presented a model of generating electricity from the cars on the road to run the street lights and the traffic lights. So they were presenting this model in the school competition. It was more of an exhibition. We cannot have excelling students without able and motivated teachers. So the school is always trying to help the teachers improve their skills. And 5 professors from IIT Kharagpur, one of the top engineering schools in India, came and spent a few days with the students and the teachers. They helped the teachers with designing classwork, help the students for take part in the math Olympiad, help them with creative writing. And they also promise to keep the interaction going between IIT and Bal Ashram. So this is a very promising thing, I think, for the school and the teachers. Another orientation program was conducted by the professors from Institute of Advanced Education in Bhubaneswar. And then they passed along to the teachers ideas on new innovations and more interactive learning for the kids. Besides the regular education, extracurricular activity, there is also this practical understanding that these kids will not have a family to support them after they graduate out of school. They might need to earn a living very, very quickly. So that's where vocational training comes in. And you can see on the PowerPoint, these are some of the vocational training that these kids are doing. Every kid in the 8th and 9th grade is required to pick at least 2 out of the given vocational training courses. Bicycle repair and farming and sewing are compulsory courses. And every Sunday they do it for about 2 to 3 hours. I think apart from giving these kids a useful skill set that they can use, it also increases their inner confidence in dealing with situations. And I think whether we start 11th or 12th grade, this vocational training is going to be a huge part of the curriculum for the Bal Ashram. There's actually a new medical facility that's being constructed, and we saw this when we were there at the Bal Ashram for the kids and the nearby villagers. Usually what happens is if the children get really sick, they have to be taken to a hospital, which is about 3 hours away in Cuttack. And they do have an ambulance at the school. But now from starting in fall 2015, they will not have to do that. This medical facility will be fully functional. They will probably have doctors who will be either hired or volunteer their services from the nearby city, and they will have a full staff. This medical clinic has actually been donated generously by Dr. Banerjee from Cleveland in memory of their daughter, Dr. Saroja. She unfortunately died in a car accident, and the hospital will be dedicated in her name. I'm very attached to the school, but there's also a lot of, I end up talking a lot about the school, but there's a lot of work being done besides the school, which is the healthcare centers. Now there are, last year the Jagatpur Center was opened up, and now there are 4 main healthcare centers that are treating a lot of people for free. They provide free medicines, outpatient clinics, eye examinations, and dental care to thousands of people from the surrounding areas. With the new building in Jagatpur, which is close to Cuttack, they will also have surgery, pediatrics, gynecology. In addition, they got a new lab, which will be conducting about 55 tests for a very, very nominal fee. And it's almost a fully functional hospital, not just an outpatient clinic. So in a total of about 80,000 patients were looked at or treated last year at all of these 4 centers. In addition to this, there are the village health projects, and what do is they go around the small villages, a small group of doctors and assistants, and they provide free medicine and outpatient services, and their goal is actually to increase health awareness too. What are the risks of smoking, how to catch symptoms of malaria, education about HIV and AIDS, and other general hygiene and health issues. These health projects see about 15 to 20,000 patients a year. additionally, as I mentioned, the Balashram kids always get a comprehensive medical checkup once a year. So all the 400 to 500 kids will get a medical checkup. A little bit about the budget. Our operating costs are going up as we are adding more and more kids. The school is constantly trying to improve the facilities. The capex, as you see in the Balashram, of about $290,000, $300,000 includes the new medical facility that is being made at the school. As I don't know if you know, but the school has a cow shed with about 80 cows. And actually, my kids were very excited when they visited that. There's a plan to expand the cow shed to about 200 cows now. And this obviously takes care of all the milk and the butter, everything that gets produced there and it's managed by the villagers from the nearby villages. So the project is to expand this cow shed and move the kitchen closer to this cow shed. And as you know, the kitchen is cooking for 500 kids plus staff every day, 3 times a day. And all this stuff will be moved away from the main campus, and the main campus will be completely dedicated to the kids. The government school board has also asked for a wall around the campus, so they're going to build a boundary wall that they need to around this dedicated campus for the kids. The construction for that will start this year. Besides this, the capex also includes purchase of new equipment. You need new computers, books, maintaining the library, new beds and cots for the kids as they grow older, or new classes coming in. And then on the healthcare centers, it's pretty self-explanatory. Medicines and health camps and clinics are the main expenses. The Jagatpur clinic was finished, so that was the big expense till 2013-14. Here, the $38,000 cost includes just upgrading of facilities. They're adding new physiotherapy equipment, new laboratory equipment that they're adding. They're putting like a CCTV system in the Jagatpur area. And then besides that, relief work, and there's a donation going out to blind students, which add up to about $13,000 to the total operating budget. So for hand in hand, the operating budget for including CapEx is around $900,000. So we really need your help to get closer and closer to this amount, and everything helps. And this is how you can help. You can sponsor a child, food and clothing for 12 years for $4,500. And just imagining how much stuff that we can get done in India with such small amounts, it's amazing. And how much difference that we are all able to make in their lives. Because of people like you, we're close to 500 kids now. Kids who had never dreamt of a future, who were barely able to get a square meal a day, now talk about becoming doctors and sports persons and artists. So there are donation forms on each of the desks. Please make a donation as much as you can and help our cause. These kids have been given a start, and through our donations, we can change someone's life for the better. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Puneet. And that was awesome. Thank you for taking us through you, for us to experience what happens there. Thank you for the update. I'm going to put you on spot. You looked good there as a referee, kabaddi referee. So I'm going to put you on spot. This was not planned, so let's see if he's prepared. So I want to ask, I know you and you as a family is always, dedicated, and you have that servitude and always, help in this good cause. So I just want to ask, what motivates you? What's behind this servitude? Can you just share a couple of words?
I think just the idea to see these kids that a small amount makes a huge impact in their lives. And when you see these kids, it definitely touches your heart. And once you visit the place, and encourage everybody, if they ever go to India and they make their trips to India, if they can take out like 2-3 days, just make, I know it's a little bit of a trip, but if you do it, it's definitely worth doing it. I mean, these kids will definitely make a big impression on all of you. And I'm actually impressed by the teachers. The teachers are completely dedicated to them. And they seem to be enjoying themselves quite a bit. Thanks.
Thank you, Puneet. He's the most humblest volunteer here, so thank you. As you probably, I'm going to insist again. So all of you are here for a reason, and first of all, thank you for bringing yourself here. Each of you make a big difference in this organization. So we all have something to give, right? So it doesn't have to be big all the time. So each and every small thing that is helped, there is always a ripple effect of what that can do. So thank you again for being here. And so I was actually surprised to see, there was one math. Anybody who's really good at math here? Any math genius? I have a quiz for you. So I was reading, so if one person helps 3 people, right? I mean, just one person does an act of kindness, 3 acts of kindness, or help 3 people for 2 weeks, right? And then that each person you helps 3 more people. Just in 2 weeks, can you even take a guess how many people you could have helped just by being that one person? Any guesses? So one person helping 3 people, and each of the 3 people helped 3 more people. In 2 weeks, how many you think would have been helped? Any guesses? Just approximate? 1 million? Anybody else? Come on. Just guesses. Yes? You have a guess? 12 million? Or just 12? Okay, not really. It's a little more than that. Anybody else for a guess? Anybody from mid-area? By the way, that's one of the criteria for even eligible for getting a dinner. I'm just kidding. Anybody for a guess? Come on. No? I hear some numbers here. Repeat the question, okay. So one person helps 3 people, right? Each of that 3 people that you helped is going to help 3 more people. So basically at the end of every day, one person helps 3 people. In 2 weeks, how many people would have been helped? Sorry? No, you cannot count, okay. Okay. It's actually 4,782,969. So I didn't do the math. But that's amazing, right? Just in 2 weeks, just you helping 3 people and 3 people helping 3 other people every day for 2 weeks can affect that many people's life. So just to give a perspective, right? So do you even know what's the population in the state of Illinois? Any guesses? Anybody here? Population of state of Illinois? 11 million. So somebody, okay, that's close. About 12 million, right? So so imagine, if we have to help everybody in the state, it would take less than 2 months, right? So that's the power of the community, right? So we all are here to celebrate the joy of giving, and that's what the power of giving can do, and that's what the community, we as a community can impact the whole world. So the world's population is only 7 billion, so it doesn't take that much if everybody can help each other. So be generous. And again, you're just reach away from filling out that form and giving the donation, and each and every kid in that organization is going to be helpful and going to be thankful for all of your donations today. So then we are actually getting ready for dinner time, but that's only if you all can answer some of the riddles. Is anybody ready? The kids? Yes? Okay. So I'm going to start off with a very simple one. Who knows a month which has 28 days? Okay. Anybody from the kiddos? February. Any other answers? Yes? Okay, she won the prize, so it's all of them. Every month has 28 days. Okay, what is full of holes but can still hold water? What is full of holes but still can hold water? Oh, wow, yes, that's right. Okay, so last one I have. What word in English language is always spelled incorrectly? Wow, we have a lot of smart people here. Yes, that's right. That's the word incorrectly. Okay. So we are getting ready to have dinner. So there are two stations, the food stations. So please feel free to head out. The people on the right side can go to the right booth, and the people on the left can go there. Shrutilaya Orchestra, which is led by Mr. Jairaj Narayana, who is going to be on the stage, who did the invocation prayer. He started over 1 year ago to promote various types of Indian music. This orchestra believes in reproducing the musical melodies as close as to the original versions and has strong, versatile singers and orchestra who are professionals recording artists. Orchestra consists of talents who have played and sang with the greats like K.J. Yesudas, K.S. Chitra, S.P.B., Sujata, Anuradha Sriram, and many others. So I want to give it up for Shrutilaya Orchestra, and you're going to absolutely have fun time. Enjoy their music and open your heart, open your ears, and have the best of time. And also make sure to reach out to the donation forms that's on your table. And here I want to give it up for Shrutilaya.
To be here with you, and we want to share our music with you. Not mine, because you will all run screaming from this room. We have gathered together some of the best artists, both musicians as well as singers, for your entertainment. And we'll start with a beautiful, absolutely poetic song. The lines of this song will tug at your hearts. How many of you know Hindi in this room? Okay, the lines of the song will melt your heart if you know Hindi. It is absolutely sheer poetry. And we're going to be brought into that mood by Jairaj, the lead singer of Shrutilaya. The line from one of the songs that I love the best is Suraj na ban paaye to Deepak ban ke jalta chal, which means if you cannot shine as bright as the sun, at least be a small lamp. And we all should strive to be that small flame of light for another child. And so I encourage all of you to support this beautiful cause and help those children and donate generously. And let me turn it over to Jairaj.
One of those great hits by the one and only Padma Vibhushan, Dr. K.J. Yesudas, sung in 70. Dr. Nair already spoke about it. It's a humble offering to everyone and all the children over there in Orissa. Enjoy.
मधुबन खुशबू देता है, सागर सावन देता है, जीना उसका जीना है, जो औरों को जीवन देता है, मधुबन खुशबू देता है। सूरज ना बन पाए तो बन के दीपक जलता चल, सूरज ना बन पाए तो बन के दीपक जलता चल, फूल मिले या सच की राहों पे चलता चल, सच की राहों पे चलता चल, प्यार दिलों को देता है, अश्कों को दामन देता है, जीना उसका जीना है, जो औरों को जीवन देता है, मधुबन खुशबू देता है, सागर सावन देता है, मधुबन खुशबू देता है। चलती है लहरा के पवन के साथ सभी की चलती रहे, चलती है लहरा के पवन के साथ सभी की चलती रहे, लोगों ने त्याग दिए के प्रीत दिलों में पलती रहे, के प्रीत दिलों में पलती रहे, दिल वो दिल है जो को अपनी धड़कन देता है, जीना उसका जीना है, जो औरों को जीवन देता है, मधुबन खुशबू देता है, सागर सावन देता है, मधुबन खुशबू देता है। Thank you.
What an amazing song. What beautiful lyrics. And I think that inspired some people to open up their hearts and wallets. And I'd like to thank Vishwanathan, Natarajan, and Lakshmi, who donated $360. Everybody ate, so everybody should have lots of energy now to clap. Prasad and Gayatri Adusumalli with $300. Nunnai Ratan, $100. Y. Krishna Rao and Padmavati, $101. Donald and Laura Home, $100. Wow, this just keeps getting better. Umarani and Rajendra Pampati, $360. Vishwanatha and Lakshmi Reddy, $360. And I am thrilled to announce Anonymous has donated $5,000. What an amazing contribution. So whoever's out there, that was amazing. Thank you. Another anonymous donation for $100. Ms. Jayanti Patel for $500, excuse me. Wow, that song definitely got everybody's heart going. And our next singer will make you want to sit up and take notice. She is an electrifying singer. She can make anybody move. Pavitra has been entertaining audiences throughout the United States with her incredible voice, and she sings in many languages. And she's the lead singer for the famous Funkadesi band and has won the Chicago Music Awards 6 times. She's written and composed many songs with them. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to present Pavitra.
So how was the food tonight? Good? Yeah? So then I need more energy from you guys. You know how we work, right? You will be our battery. So if there is no energy from you guys, we're gonna be like this. So more energy, okay? More claps if you really like what we're doing up here. We sounding okay so far? Not too loud? You want more volume? Please let us know. Any songs that you want, please let us know. We're here to entertain you.
कैसी पहेली है ये कैसी पहेली जिंदगानी तमाम न रोका इसको किसी आए दो बहता पानी कैसी पहेली है ये कैसी पहेली जिंदगानी अल्लाह कैसी पहेली है ये कैसी पहेली जिंदगानी न रुका इसको किसने आया दो बहता पानी कैसी पहेली है ये कैसी पहेली जिंदगानी Sing with me. La 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 zoo 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 आंखों में गए सपना नया आंसू तेरा एक मोती है बड़ा दूरी सजन से ऐसी दूरी ये शाम है सुहानी कैसी पहेली है ये कैसी पहेली जिंदगानी
you.
Thank you, Pavitra. That was amazing. Oh, wonderful. This is a donation from Arvind Shah for $100. Everybody, please give him a good round of applause. Thank you. Our next performer has performed with some of the most famous singers in India, including Sujata and Anuradha Sriram. He's been singing professionally since 1992 and has done thousands of stage shows. And the next song is a dedication to all my South Indian colleagues and friends. Yeah. Oh, you're going to love this. Shiva, Hara, Rudra. We can call him by many names, but this song will absolutely take you into another world. Let me present to you for the first time at Hand in Hand, Sunil Pillai.
जीवेश्वरा शंकरा नाद शरीरा परा वेद विहारा जीवेश्वरा शंकरा ప్రాణమునీవని గానమే నీదని ప్రాణమే గానమని మౌన విచక్షణ ధ్యాన విలక్షణ రాగమే యోగమని ప్రాణమునీవని గానమే నీదని ప్రాణమే గానమని మౌన విచక్షణ ధ్యాన విలక్షణ రాగమే యోగమని నాదోపాసన చేసిన వాడను నీ వాడను నేనైతే నాదోపాసన చేసిన వాడను నీ వాడను నేనైతే ऋक्करीन्द्रसित हिमतिरीन्द्रसित कन्दरा नीलकन्दरा श्रुत्तुरुग निरुद्रवीण निर्निद्रगानमिधि अवधरिञ्चरा गिरिसरिञ्चरा शङ्करा नाद शरीरा परा वेद विहारा जीवेश्वरा शङ्करा మెరిసే మెరుపులు మురిసే తడపుల చిరుచిరు నవ్వులు కాబోలు ఉరిమే ఉరుములు సరి సరి నటనల సిరి సిరి మూవలు కాబోలు మెరిసే మెరుపులు మురిసే తడపుల చిరుచిరి నవ్వులు కాబోలు ఉరిమే ఉరుములు సరి సరి నటనల సిరి సిరి మూవలు కాబోలు పరవశాన శిరసు గంగా ధరకు చారిన శివగంగా పరవశాన శిరసు గంగా ధరకు చారిన శివగంగా నా గానలహరిను మునుగంగా ఆనంద వృష్టినే తడవంగా शंकरा नाद शरीरा परा वेद विहारा हरा जीवेश्वरा शंकरा शंकरा
performances. We didn't joke when we said we collected the best artists for you. Now I'd like to call on stage really the reason why we're here, the children of the Bala Ashram. And to read a few letters for us, we have some of our own children here to come on up on stage, guys. What's your name?
Raghav. Gauri.
Raghav and Gauri are going to share something with you.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you are all having a wonderful time. Thank you for coming out to support a worthy cause. Let me introduce myself. My name is Gauri and I'm in 6th grade. I'm thankful for the opportunities I've been given to visit Bala Ashram and spend a couple of weeks with the kids during my summer vacation for the last few years. I consider them to be my brothers and sisters. I will read you a letter from one of them. My experience in Bala Ashram. When my father took me to Bala Ashram, I was crying. I didn't want to stay here because I had to leave my parents. But when I started studying in nursery class, I became very much interested to live here and study. As I grew up, the studies, rules, regulations changed and I was a little bit scared. But now I'm not. Our ashram gives us many facilities like 2 separate hostels. One is a boys' hostel and another is a girls' hostel. And we also have very nice and big school building. It has a lovely and good library, 2 big beautiful gardens, and also a very nice meditation hall. In our school, we celebrate many festivals and we also celebrate the 29th of July as our school foundation day. We have a big cow shed. Our sports is arranged every year. We enjoy a lot. In our school, we also have CCA program once in a week. I also like to take part in all competitions. I'm very happy for these types of rules and regulations. Children are the future of the country, so Bala Ashram plays a vital role in developing the country. In hostels, our caretakers take care of me properly and dorm parents teach us properly in study time. They clear our doubts. My friends are very lovely, friendly and kind towards me. We have a superintendent in our hostel and she is the head of our hostel. Everyone in the hostel respects and admires her. If I have a problem, I tell her and she solves my problem. I like my hostel because in our hostel we have many facilities. In school, I enjoy studying. We learn many things from teachers and we are getting many facilities in our Bala Ashram. I like music, but I'm not interested to go to music class because from my childhood I don't know anything. I have a friend named Sandhya. She is fond of dancing. She goes to dance class happily and I also follow her. But now I am fond of dancing. We have a dance room and we have a nice dance teacher. And my dance teacher is teaching dance well. I enjoy by dancing. I have a nice science and Hindi teacher and I am very much interested to study science and Hindi. We have a very nice assembly and I get more and more knowledge in our assembly. Vocational training has been introduced for standards 7 through 9 and students are learning plumbing, tailoring, cooking, hardware, DTP, etc. We also have an art room and a computer lab and we can do art and craft in the art room. I'm very much interested in typing and we have taekwondo class for standards 6 through 9. I'm very much interested in learning all of these because in future it will be very much helpful to me. We also have value education class. In the value education class, I learn more and more about good things like truthfulness, honesty, kindness and punctuality. I want to become a good human being in my life. I like my Bala Ashram because it is my beautiful home. This was written by Pushpalata Oja, class 6.
Thank you, Gauri. She did a beautiful job. It's not easy getting up here and reading.
My name is Raghav and I'm in 4th grade and I'm going to read another letter. Thanks to Bala Ashram for making my life a perfect one. Just like Kashmir is a paradise on earth, likewise, Bala Ashram is also a paradise for us. Bala Ashram is a home to many poor and needy children. It has omitted the darkness of the poor and needy children. These children will surely become ideal citizens and fulfill their dreams and bring glory to the Bala Ashram. I am Susmita, a student of class 7, residing in Sarada Devi Girls Hostel in Bala Ashram. For me, Bala Ashram is a paradise on earth. It has given happiness and joy to poor and needy students. It provides many facilities. We get whatever we want anytime, any moment. Now I'm going to write something about my childhood. It was the year 2006. At the same time, I was not admitted in the school. I was in my village playing somewhere else.
Suddenly, a big white vehicle arrived near our house. I was frightened. My mother consoled me and said that if you go with them, and you will get proper education and will be a good citizen, and then you would be able to remove our poverty. Then my mother admitted me in the school. I had never lived anywhere without my family members, so I was crying loudly. One of the mamas who was taking care of the children consoled me. After that, a bell rang and all the children went to eat except me. I was only thinking about my mother. Someone forcefully took me to the dining hall. Then someone took me downstairs. An old woman wearing an orange sari was sitting there. She told me many stories and gave me something to eat. She also told me about Balashram. From my childhood, I was interested in learning new things. When she described about Balashram, I became very happy. I decided to study and fulfill dreams of my poor father and mother who have many hopes and dreams for me. As I grow up, I am realizing what Balashram is. It is providing me proper education. In hostel, we are getting everything what we want at any time. I'm now learning well. I can now speak English fluently, and I can give speech, participate in creative writings, etc. I'm also learning music. I participated in different competitions and got medals. I'm getting training in guides under the Bharat Scouts and Guides. I'm learning martial arts like Taekwondo, which is used as a self-defense art. We are given proper medical facilities here. Our teachers are giving us perfect knowledge. They are clearing our doubts perfectly. They are just like our mother and father. I can never forget the facilities and love given to me at the Bala Ashram. The Bala Ashram has given me a dream, and I will definitely fulfill it. I want to be a software engineer in my life, and I'm sure that my dream will come to reality. I convey my sincere thanks for those who are helping and supporting us, and I hope they will continue this in the near future. And I will be an ideal citizen in India and bring glory to the Bala Ashram.
Wow, thank you so much. You guys did an excellent job.
Thank you all again for coming out and supporting my brothers and sisters at Bala Ashram. I kindly request you to open your hearts and contribute generously.
What a wonderful job. Both of you did amazing. I have two anonymous, amazing. I'm so pleased to even say this. We have an anonymous donor who donated $6,000. Absolutely, my hat's off to you. Another anonymous donation for $1,000. Everybody just had sweets, I think, so everybody has energy. Let's clap harder. I'd like to thank Padmarao Appalaneni, $360. Jodi Chintapalani, $50. Babu Ann, $100. Thank you so much for all these wonderful donations. And I am so sorry if I ruin your names. Going back to the 70s, who can forget the golden voice of the one and only Kishore Kumar? Written by Gulzar, music by R.D. Burman, from the movie Parichay, sung by Bristow Xavier. Bristow is a power-packed performer. He's trained in Hindustani music under Guru Ustad Faiz Khan. He recently moved here from Fort Kochi. Let's all put together our hands for Bristow.
मुसाफिर यारो नगर है ना ठिकाना यारो नगर है ना ठिकाना मुझे चल जाना है, बस चलते जाना। मुसाफिर हूँ यारो, ना घर है ना ठिकाना, मुझे चलते जाना है, बस चलते जाना। एक राह रुक गई तो और जुड़ गई, मैं मुड़ा तो साथ साथ राह मुड़ गई। एक राह रुक गई तो और जुड़ गई, मैं मुड़ा तो साथ साथ राह मुड़ गई। हवा के बरोबर मेरा आशियाना, मुसाफिर हूँ यारो, ना घर है ना ठिकाना, मुझे चलते जाना है, बस चलते जाना। दिन ने हाथ दाम कर इधर बिठा लिया, रात ने इशारे से उधर बुला लिया। दिन ने हाथ दाम कर इधर बिठा लिया, रात ने इशारे से उधर बुला लिया। सुबह से शाम से मेरा दोस्ताना, मुसाफिर हूँ यारो, ना घर है ना ठिकाना, मुझे चलते जाना है, बस चलते जाना। Thank you.
I have two more announcements. Elaine and Jay Kadakia, thank you for your $100 donation. And another anonymous donation for $125. And for those who think that because you forgot your checkbooks, you can escape, you cannot. We have two options for you. One, we can take credit card right up here in the front, or you can make monthly pledges at the website. So please feel free to do so. Oh, wonderful. One more anonymous for $360. And Lakshmi Atota for $500. Thank you all. Our next performer is the youngest of the group. It's hard for me to introduce her because she's actually my daughter. So she's been training in classical Carnatic music since the age of 5. And because of a special request, actually, from some of our members of KVG, she is dedicating this song to the children of Bal Ashram. And this is a special request, so we'll be using the track. Presenting Nitya Nair. Our next performer has actually come on special request, Dr. Utpal Munshi. He is a practicing dentist and a very prominent person in our community. He will be presenting one of the rare hits of Dimple Kapadia, sung by Bhupinder Singh in 1985. Set to a beautiful raga, this covers devotion, love, reunion, joy. Dr. Munshi. Everyone give him a big round of applause.
Hello.
Hello. Check. Good evening, everybody. This is little bit a change of a mood. It's a very classic ghazal. But in the filmy ghazals, if you hear a song or a ghazal composed by Bappi Lahiri, it's really amazing.
किसी नजर को तेरा इंतजार आज भी है, किसी नजर को तेरा इंतजार आज भी है। कहाँ हो तुम के ये दिल बेकरार आज भी है। हो किसी नजर को तेरा इंतजार आज भी है। वो वादियाँ वो फज़ाएं के हम मिले थे जहाँ, वो वादियाँ वो फज़ाएं के हम मिले थे जहाँ, मेरी वफ़ा का वहीं पर मज़ार आज भी है। हो किसी नजर को तेरा इंतजार आज भी है। मगर आज भी ये लगता है, यकीन नहीं है मगर आज भी ये लगता है, मेरी तलाश में शायद बहार आज भी गई। हो किसी नजर को तेरा इंतजार आज भी है। वो प्यार जिसके लिए हमने छोड़ दी दुनिया, वो प्यार जिसके लिए हमने छोड़ दी दुनिया, वफा की राह में घायल वो प्यार आज भी है। हो वो प्यार जिसके लिए हमने छोड़ दी दुनिया, न जख्म खाए हैं। न पूछ कितने मोहब्बत के जख्म खाए हैं कि जिनको सोच के दिल सोगवार आज भी है। हो वो प्यार जिसके लिए हमने छोड़ दी दुनिया। न जाने देख के क्यों उनको ये हुआ ऐसा, न जाने देख के क्यों उनको ये हुआ ऐसा कि मेरे दिल पे उन्हें इख्तियार आज भी है। हो किसी नजर को तेरा इंतजार आज भी है। कहाँ हो तुम के ये दिल बेकरार आज भी है। हो किसी नजर को तेरा इंतजार आज भी है।
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Munshi. We had a dentist perform. So let's bring a nurse to the stage. Shanti is a registered nurse by profession. She's a talented and passionate singer. She started singing at the age of 5 and trained in Carnatic music for 14 years. She's won many awards both in singing and dancing. And let's put our hands together. She's going to bring this tempo up a bit. A couple of quick announcements. One is that we have wonderful donors donating $250 anonymously. Big round of applause for them. Another anonymous donor for $360. It's not that late. Come on, we can show better support. And another anonymous donor donated $1,500. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Now we're going to take a short call to talk to the children of Bal Ashram. That's exactly who we're here for, and that's what we want to support. And so let's meet them. I'm going to turn it over to my co-anchor, Ms. Suganya.
Okay, so you're going to witness something in real. You will see through the FaceTime, we are going to chat with a couple of kids, and it'll be like we'll introduce them and we'll probably ask them for a couple of questions. If any of you have any questions that you want to ask them, please feel free to bring it to me. Anybody has any question you want to ask the kids? Yes? How about like these kids? Come on, kids, come with a couple of questions you want to ask the children. Anybody? Hello, how are you?
She'll be performing a super hit from Vani Jairam. Indian music, the legends of Indian music in South India are Ilayaraja, KJ Yeshudas and KS Chitra. So why not give you guys, in that corner apparently, a wonderful combination brought by them. And to sing that for us will be... Oh, you're ready? No, this is wonderful. We get to talk to our kids again in the Bala Ashram. Let's try that again first. So now more anticipation for my friends back there.
Thank you. Just be patient for a few minutes until we talk to the kids. So you can see their video shortly.
It's gratifying and rewarding during this period. We had a nice dinner, and so the dinner and the music has turned my brain into a coma right now. But ask me about the children, and I could speak volumes because it comes from the heart. Thank you, everybody, for your kind presence. The fundraiser could not be successful without your presence, your contribution, and your goodwill. So you came here driven by your good heart to make a difference for a child far, far away, a child you'll never probably meet or never know. And the child will never have a chance to even say thank you to you in person. But on behalf of those children, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to you all for being here and making this fundraiser successful. So let's give everybody a big hand. Coming from the heart, I'm reminded of an episode I saw on TV a couple of months back. It was a disabled philanthropist who went around, he conducted an experiment. He went around and giving $50 to each person he met and asked him to do a world of good to somebody who he did not know, he or she did not know. So he handed these two young children, 12 and 8 years old, two sisters, $50 each, and asked them to do something really world of good for somebody else. That's a tall order for little kids. But what these two kids did was really, truly amazing. They organized a party all the way across in Africa for children, not just any children, but children whose parents had been afflicted with Ebola virus, and the children had been gone from, the parents had been gone from their homes for months, and some of them have been perished due to this affliction. So most of these children were emaciated, hungry, uncared for, and when they had an opportunity to feast, so what these little kids did was to organize a feast for the children. And the feast went on for about 5 to 6 days. Normally, these kids eat crumbs or whatever they can find from the forest, foraging the forest. So it was a godsend. It was a gift from heaven. And so what did this little two children, the two sisters, get in exchange? Nothing. All they got was a reward to see the joyful and the happiness among the children, African children, and to see that there was a reward enough. In life, when we give out money, we get things either tangible, sometimes intangible. But we know tangible goods are perishable, are destructible, whereas intangible, something like what was sent over from the children, is definitely not destructible. It's not perishable. It stays in someone's memory and heart forever. So I'd like to again recognize the volunteers of Hand in Hand. I stand in awe to the volunteers who work so hard throughout the year to make this event so successful. And let's give them a hand. And last but not the least, I'd like to recognize Sukanya Pratap for doing a magnificent job. And here, in token of our appreciation, please. Thank you so much. And I hope to continue for next time around.
கல்யாணத்தே நில காய்ச்சாத பானில நீரானே வானில என்னோடு வானில தேயாத வெண்ணிலா உன் காதல் கண்ணிலா ஆகாயம் மண்ணிலா கல்யாணத்தே நிலா காய்ச்சாத பானிலா பாண்டி கூடலா தேவார பாடலா வீராத ஊடலா தேசிந்து கூடலா கல்யாணத்தே நிலா காய்ச்சாத பானிலா நீரானே வானிலா என்னோடு வானிலா
தேயாத வெண்ணிலா உன் காதல் கண்ணிலா ஆகாயம் மண்ணிலா
கல்யாணத்தே நிலா காய்ச்சாத பானிலா.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Are my Tamil friends happy? And I'm pleased to announce another anonymous donation of $360. Big round of applause, please. And another one for $1,500. So everybody's doing a great job. Open your hearts and donate to those wonderful children that we saw. Now, I have some friends who wanted to dance. Ready? I guess you guys have heard enough from me. So how about a few really wonderful dance numbers to get us all moving? Right? Help us get rid of some of those calories we just ate. So I invite Pavitra and Sunil back to the stage.
Ulala, 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 tu hai meri fantasy. Chunana, 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 apne jawab gaye. Are, ulala, 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 tu hai meri fantasy. Chunana, 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 apne jawab. बड़ी बुम्बा उलाला 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 तू है मेरी fantasy चुनना 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 अपनी जबान उलाला 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 तू है मेरी fantasy चुनना 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 अपनी जबान Thank you.
Thank you.
I am a disco dancer. I am a disco dancer. Hey, I am a disco dancer. जिंदगी मेरा गाना मैं इसी का दीवाना तो झूमो तो नाचो ओ मेरे साथ नाच जाओ I am a disco dancer. Hey, I am a disco dancer. Hey, ये लोग कहते हैं मैं तब भी गाता था जब बोल पाता नहीं था ये पाँव मेरे तो तब भी थिरकते थे जब चलना आता नहीं था नगमों की मस्ती है मेरी जवानी में है डांस मेरे लहू की रवानी में ओ यहाँ मेरी हाँ ओ यहाँ मेरी जीत ओ disco dancer. I am a disco dancer. जिंदगी मेरा गाना, मैं इसी का दीवाना। तो झूमो तो नाचो और मेरे साथ नाच गाओ। I am a disco dancer. I am a disco dancer. Disco, oh yeah, disco, alright, disco, oh yeah, disco, hey yeah. दो दिन की हस्ती में सदियों की मस्ती है, बिंदास बागी जवानी। दिल प्यास मिलते हैं ऐसे जवानी में, जैसे मिले आग पानी। इस उम्र में क्यों न मनमानी कर जाए, मस्ती की राहों में हद से गुजर जाए। ओ जहाँ मिले प्यार, ओ वही मेरे यार। ओ जाए निशान, तो झूमो और नाचो और मेरे साथ नाच गाओ। I am a disco dancer. I am a disco dancer. I am a disco dancer. जिंदगी मेरा गाना, मैं इसी का दीवाना। तो झूमो तो नाचो और मेरे साथ नाच गाओ। I am a disco dancer. Hey, I am a disco dancer. Hey, hey, I am a disco dancer. Hey, hey, I am a disco dancer. Thank you. बेली देखी, जवानी की रेली देखी, हसीनों की वेली देखी दिल को। तू ही छा गया, और तू ही छा गया, और नैनों में सपना, और सपनों में सजनी, और सजनी पे दिल आ गया, और सजनी पे दिल आ गया। मिला मुझे जग सारा मिला, मैं तो तू ही पा गया, तू ही पा गया। सपनों में सपना, सपनों में सजना, सजना पे दिल आ गया, सजना पे दिल आ गया। है बस कुछ ही साल की लेके आऊंगा तेरे घर में तो एक दिन पाल की
मेरा गगन होगा सच्चा बंधन होगा अपना मिलन होगा मन को
तू ही पा गया तू ही पा गया नैनों में सपना सपनों में सजना सजना पे दिल आ गया ये सजना पे दिल आ गया नैनों में सपना और सपनों में सजना सजना पे दिल आ गया ये सजना पे दिल आ गया Thank you. Thank you.
I made my Tamil friends happy. Any Telugu friends here? Okay, so let's take a vote. Do you want a Telugu melody, a beautiful melody, or a fast number? Okay, let's vote. Raise your hand if you want the melody. If you want the fast number. All right. The fast number wins. Okay, I was given wrong information. If you want fast number, we're going to have to go to Hindi fast. Now what's the vote? Telugu or Hindi?
Check.
Raise your hands if you want Hindi. Raise your hands if you want Telugu.
Tamil,
all right,
anybody?
Telugu wins.
Telugu, Tamil? Anybody wants Tamil? Jinganamani கேக்குறீங்களா? Jinganamani? நான் வெக்கத்துக்கு பக்கத்துல போகாதவ ஒரு நுரையில சில கட்ட ஆளாதவ அட நீ வந்தாயா வந்தாக அமாங்கோ 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 அமாங்கோ
ஜிங்கின மணி சிரிச்சு புட்டா நெஞ்சில ஆனி பங்கலக்கு நீ போல மின்னும் மந்திரமே நீ ஹோ 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 இது என்ன உடம்பா வெடக்கோழி குழம்பா புரியாம நான் பார்க்கிறேன்
சமைச்சது தாண்டா உனக்காக எல போடுறேன்
ரிட்டர் வச்சு பார்த்தா நீ தூயத்து கேக்கு ஒட்டு மொத்தம் உடலாடுதே
நெத்தி வச்சு போனா ஒரு வாட்டர் மெலன் கேக்கு வந்தவோட குளிராகுமே
Get together வேணும் நம்ம கேட்டு போக ஜிங்கின மணி சிரிச்சு புட்டா நெஞ்சில ஆனி வெங்கலக்கு நீ போல மின்னும் மந்திரமே
Chicken money, get that money. Chicken money, சிரிச்சு புட்டா நெஞ்சில ஆனி வெங்கலக்கீரை போல விடும் மந்திரமே
நீ வெக்கத்துக்கு பக்கத்தில் போகாதவ ஒரு நூலை
thank you for coming and taking part. Come on. This song, we don't have it prepared, so she's going to do it as a dedication to these friends of ours, okay? It's from the movie Ashiki 2.
मंजिले रुसवा है खोया है रास्ता आए ले जाए इतनी सी इल्तिजा ये मेरी ज़मानत है तू मेरी अमानत है मुझको इरादे दे कसमें दे वादे दे मेरी दुआओं के इशारों को सहारे दे दिल को ठिकाने दे नए बाने दे ख्वाबों की बारिशों को मौसम के पैमाने दे अपने करम की करदाए कर दिए दर्दी तो निगाहें सुन रहा है ना तू रो रही हूँ मैं सुन रहा है ना तू यूं रो रही हूँ मैं सुन रहा है ना तू रो रही हूँ मैं सुन रहा है ना तू क्यों रो रही हूँ मैं यारा
I wish we had prepared that song, but we didn't know, and we want to honor our guests, okay? You're welcome. So, what's my audience want now? Malayalam, or you? Malayalam? Do we want to do a Malayalam song?
കതിലേ കാലമായി കാసేതുവാരവമ്മ സരിയേ വേണുക അല്ലാത చూడవమ్మ తేగే కడలగా సీమంతమాయలే ప్రేమదే వదపునేడే కదిలే కాలమా లాలించి తల్లి పాలించి తండ్రి తేనెలే నీ తల్లి కాణున్న అమ్మ నీ కంటి చెమ్మ నే చూడలేనమ్మా కన్నీళ్ళలో చెలికాడినే నీ కడుపులో పసివాడినే ఏనాడు తోడును నీడను వీడనులే కదిలే కాలమా కాసేపు ఆగమ్మా తేగే కడలగా సీమంతమాయలే ప్రేమ దేవతకు నేడే తడియే వేడు
తాతయ్య తేజం పెదనాన్న నైసం కలిసున్న పసిరూపం నీరాణితనము నారాచ గుణము ఒకటైన చిరుదైవం పెరిగేడులే నాంసముల్ వెలిగేడులే మా వంశముల్ ఎన్నెన్నో తరములు తరగడియ సములు Thank you.
इश्क इश्क करना है कर ले इश्क इश्क में जी ले मर ले इश्क इश्क है सबसे प्यारा इश्क इश्क करना है कर ले इश्क इश्क में जी ले मर ले इश्क इश्क ना हो दोबारा इश्क ही तो जिंदगी है इश्क ही तो हर खुशी है इश्क में खुद को भुला के झूम धूम मचा ले धूम मचा ले धूम 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 होता है क्या इश्क होता है क्या दीवानों से पूछ ले ये मचलते हैं क्यों हंस के चलते हैं क्यों परवानों से पूछ ले होता है क्या इश्क होता है क्या दीवानों से पूछ ले ये मचलते हैं क्यों हंस के चलते हैं क्यों परवानों से पूछ ले इश्क के हर दिन है जारी इश्क को हर बार प्यारी इश्क की परछाइयों को धूम मचा ले धूम मचा ले धूम 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 मचा ले धूम मचा ले धूम धूम मचा ले धूम मचा ले धूम धूम मचा ले धूम मचा ले धूम dance with me dance with me this is why you dance with me dance with me dance with me oh yeah oh yeah oh yeah oh yeah dance with me dance with me this is why you dance with me dance with me dance with me oh yeah oh yeah oh yeah oh yeah तन्हा कोई कभी जी ना सके सबको यहाँ है पता बेखबर अजनबी मेरे दिल ने जो की तू भी इश्क करना है कर ले, इश्क इश्क में दिल मर ले, इश्क इश्क है सबसे प्यारा, इश्क इश्क करना है कर ले, इश्क इश्क में दिल मर ले, इश्क इश्क ना हो दोबारा, इश्क ही तो जिंदगी है, इश्क ही तो हर खुशी है, इश्क में खुद को भुला के धूम मचा ले, धूम मचा ले, धूम मचा ले, धूम 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 मचा ले, धूम मचा ले, धूम 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 मचा ले, धूम मचा ले, धूम. Thank you.
That was awesome. Now I have an even more special treat, something that's bound to get everybody's heart pumping. Pavitra? And to let my friends back there know, we have one really super fast Tamil coming up for you. We are nearing the end. This was more than fun for me.
दिन तड़क आजाड़ के सरट पैरों से बेटी जरा उड़ नगाड़ा संग ढोल बाजे ढाई ढाई डम डम ढाई नगाड़ा संग ढोल बाजे ढाई ढाई डम डम ढाई दिन तड़क आजाड़ के सरट पैरों से बेटी जरा उड़ नगाड़ा संग ढोल बाजे ढाई ढाई डम डम ढाई नगाड़ा संग ढोल बाजे ढाई ढाई डम डम ढाई.
அசந்து விட்டேன் அழகினிலே இவளை கண்டு அழகினிலே இவளை கண்டு
வாடா வாடா பையா என் வாசல் வந்து போயா என் வாசல் தாண்டி வந்து என் வாசல் வாங்கி போயா
என் ராத்திரியின் நூபல்லி நட்சத்திர தூபல்லி நடமாடும் காம கோவில் நீ ஆடை கட்டும் மாப்பிள்ளை நசைகளின் சாம்பல் நாம் விளையாடும் காதல் ஊஞ்சல்
நீ போடு போடு சக்க போடு
என போட்டி கடி தேகத்தோடு
அது பாட ரசம் நேரத்தோடு வாடா வாடா பையா என் வாசல் வந்து போயா என் வாசல் தாண்டி வந்து என் வாசல் வாங்கி போயா
ஹரி உன்னை பார்க்கும் போது உள்நாடி துடிக்குதே உன் தேகம் கண்ட பின்பு என் வேகம் குறையுதே துடிக்குதே சரதே ஆனிடம் மொத்தமா சிடுப்பிடு மடுப்பில் சிக்கி தவிக்குதே
புள்ளி வைக்காமலே புது கூடமிடும் வந்த ஹீரோக்களின் கில்லினே ஏதும் சொல்லாமலே அன்று செய்வோம் என அந்த லீலைகளின் கில்லினா
அடிச்சீனி பேச்சுக்காரி என் சில்மிஷ சிங்காரி நீ சிரித்தால தீபாவளி நான் ஏறி வச்சு ஏறி உன்னை எட்டி பார்க்கும் ஞானி நான் வெடிப்போம் காதல் வெடி
சீசன் வந்த வேடம் தாங்கலாம் தானடா தாங்கி செல்லும் பெருமை பொண்ண வந்தாச்சி வாடா வாடா பையா என் வாசல் வந்து போயா என் வாசல் தாண்டி வந்து என் வாசம் வாங்க வாங்க வாங்க
நம்ம கச்சேரி தான் ரொம்ப உற்சாகமா கலகட்டு தடி செல்லமே நானும் துச்சாதனா இல்ல துரியோதனா துயல் உரியட்டுமா உன்னையே
நீ தொட்டதெல்லாம் விட்டு அடைத்ததெல்லாம் வெட்டு இனி நமக்கு அது சென்சார் கட்டு உன் பேச்சு சத்தம் கேட்டு அழதானா வீழ ஓட்டு அட வாங்கிக்க காதல் சீட்டு
அடக்கத்தி நாடு சிக்கன் ஒன்னரு பாட்டவா சேர்த்து வச்ச ஆசை எல்லாம் தீர தீர
வாடா வாடா பையா என் வாசல் வந்து போயா என் வாசல் தாண்டி வந்து என் வாசல் வாங்கி போயா
என் ராத்திரியின் நோபல்லி நட்சத்திர தூபல்லி நடமாடும் காம கோவில் நீ ஆடை கட்டும் மாப்பிள்ளை நாசைகளின் சாம்பல் நாம் விளையாடும் காதல் ஊஞ்சல்
நீ போடு போடு சக்க போடு
என பொத்தி கடி தேகத்தோடு
அது பாட ரசம் நேரத்தோடு வாடா பையா
What a wonderful way to end the evening with everybody up and dancing. So did everybody have fun? Shall we meet again next year?